Good morning, students. Today is going to be day 50, actually, believe it or not, of our remote learning. And what I want you to do today, and actually for the next 2 days going into Friday, is you're going to get an opportunity to build a model of the atom. All right, we learned what the atom is earlier this week, actually yesterday, and going back to last week. So the next 3 days, you are going to get a chance to plan how you're going to build your model. So I want to show you the screen that you're looking at right now. Go back to this simulator where you can build a model of the atom. Now, you're only going to have a choice of the first 10 atoms on the periodic table. So that takes you from hydrogen, which would be number 1. And if you go all the way over to neon, that's the number 10 atom on the periodic table. So pick 1 through 10. Now, what I want you to first do is learn what the atom looks like. So for example, if you want to build, say, lithium, all right, you got to know how many protons, neutrons, and electrons there are in lithium. All right, so the first thing you want to look at is the nucleus, right? What's in the center of the atom. The nucleus has protons and neutrons. So if you're building the atom lithium, that's going to have 3 protons. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 to my nucleus, and I'm going to add 3 neutrons. 1, 2, and 3. Now, lithium also has 3 electrons. And the electrons, remember, are on the outside of the nucleus. They are in these shells, right? They fly around on the outside of the nucleus, and the space in between the nucleus and the electrons is mostly empty space. Now, what you'll notice here is the first shell that you see here can only hold 2 electrons. So if I try to put a third electron here, it's going to automatically kick it out to the second shell. All right, and that's because each of these shells can hold a maximum number of electrons. The rule is the first shell can only hold 2. The second shell can actually hold 8. So none of your atoms that you're going to build, whatever you decide to choose, can have more than 8 on the second shell. All right, so lithium here, you have 3 protons, right? 3 neutrons and 3 electrons. So if that's the atom that you want to build, you're now going to have to model it. All right, so be creative here. You're going to have to create a 3-dimensional model of your atom. There's different types of materials that you can use for your model. I'm going to show you a couple examples right now. For example, this model over here, they used the ball and stick. So they had little, styrofoam balls, or it could be even candy. And they took these little toothpicks, and you can see the center of the atom. You see the nucleus. And on the outside of the nucleus, extending from the center, is where the electrons are. This one down here is cookies. They took 2, looks like sugar cookies, and they put candy in the center. It looks to me like they used M&Ms to build the nucleus. And on the outside of the nucleus, they used, looks like, some type of food coloring, or maybe icing or frosting to show the electron shells, and they added the electrons on the outside of the nucleus. This one over here, against candy, and to me it looks like they use like pipe cleaners to build that one. This one down here to your bottom right looks like, again, candy again, and some string. So you have a lot of different options here on how you can build your atom. All right, but again, you're looking at numbers 1 through 10. So that's anything from hydrogen all the way out to neon. All right, and think about how you can build your atom. When you have your atom built, you are going to complete this slide. Tell me the name of the atom, how many protons, how many neutrons, how many electrons. And then I want you to find out what it's used for. So for example, like, what's hydrogen commonly used in? Or what's neon commonly used in? Or oxygen, or any of the atoms that you chose from. So give me a little information about the atom, what it's used for. And over here is where I want you to put your picture of your model. Take a picture with your phone, all right, copy and paste it here to this box, and you're going to submit this for credit. So you're going to have 3 days to do this assignment. So you have a little time to plan. If you need some materials, gather them in your house. All right, and plan what model you're going to do and how you can make it. And that way, you also have time to ask me any questions over the next 2 days before it's due on Friday. So that's going to be assigned tomorrow. I'm telling you this on Tuesday night. Tomorrow will be Wednesday when you see the assignment. You have Thursday, and you also have Friday. All right, let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to seeing what you submit. All right, take care.